Free to succeed. Ray Chatterlin. Ray John. Cupidus edition. I don't know, man. We're running out of editions. There's only so many. You know what I mean? There's only so many editions. We got Cupidus today. I think we've got Georgid tomorrow. And I have him. And if I had Voids, I'd probably still be tempted because I'd like to empower him, honestly. But I mean, also the odds are incredibly low. I mean, I guess now we've got 2 Voids. We could give it a shot. But yeah. Anyway, I'll show you what we've been playing around with. We settled for now on Ashelon and Rhonda. I don't like that they're the same affinity though. I'm probably gonna work Rhonda out of this. I don't know. Let me read her skills again. 50% chance of joining the attack. Start around. That's a shield buff. There's been times where she's taken a hit, an AoE hit, and taken no damage. Like the damage gets canceled. And I don't think anyone else on the team has a mechanic that is doing that. But she'll take a heavy AoE hit from like a skull crown and it'll just like glance off of her and it won't even take away her shield. What in the, why is that happening? And the other one's Cardinal. I don't think Cardinal has anything like, yeah, Cardinal doesn't even have a passive. I don't know why she's, I don't know why that's happening. But also I don't have her booked. So I think I'm missing out on like some damage. It's probably not that big of a deal. And I just also don't like the same affinity thing. I would rather have another affinity just so I can expand like who I can go after. Also, I think they need to be possibly squishier. Here's the rework stairs. I even pulled her ring off because she's still like absorbing hits. I think what I might need to try to do, I've got her, I might need to try to find her some attack boots here. We've got a shit ton of accuracy on her. I might need to try to find some attack boots. I've done everything I can to remove any tankiness from her. So yeah, I think I can, and I need to try to get her on attack boots so she gets a little bit squishier. It's still been working for the most part. I have that weird thing sometimes where Rhonda takes, you know, no damage from a big hitter. And then sometimes Saris will hang on. It seems to be always when she gets stunned. She never survives with like this much HP and no debuffs. It's always a stun, so it's still gonna screw up the rotation. Even so, Ashelon and Rhonda, when they come back, have been able to take her, like, you know, do work. So they're slow enough. But again, I want to mix it up a little bit. Magnar isn't going to work because he's HP, which is something I didn't consider when I was working it out initially in my head, like just the basic level brainstorming. We definitely need attackers. So I do like Ashelon. Ashelon gives us a little bit of like insurance too with his A2. A little bit. Here's the stats on him. I'm pretty pleased. We were able to get him in a Savage set. It's amazing what you can do when you don't have to worry about speed. So that's what he's looking like. We got him on Savage. We also have Rhonda on Savage. More attack, but a little bit less crit damage. The builds are fine. So I think whoever I decide I want to use in this comp, I just slide this gear over. You know? I think that's what we do. So the only other one I've really considered being a viable option here is Vlad. I need to look at Constantine because I just lost the 3v3 fight against him, and I think... Well, he must just hit really hard then. That means he hit through my Cardinal Stone Skin. Because I'm pretty sure he hit AoE. So she had no buffs. Or no debuffs. So that didn't matter. Yeah, that means he just hit her hard enough to remove her Stone Skin and kill her. Which seems kind of crazy, but... I've been playing Summoner's War again, and I'm realizing why Arena is so much more fun in Summoner's War. I think it's because they don't scale damage. It feels like there's a lot less one-shotting going on. You're actually having back and forth fights more frequently. It seems like Raid is very centered around either being super tanky and revive heavy, or like having someone that can one-shot, whether it be AoE or single target. I don't know, if it just seems like damage scales so much higher, it's a lot harder to manage in this game. It's just a different style. I'm not saying one is even necessarily better than the other, quite frankly. But I feel like I enjoy Summoner's War Arena. I think it's a lot more interesting. There's also a lot more options because the game's been around a lot longer. So there's a lot of different mechanics in the game that Raid hasn't worked its way to yet. But I also think that they just scale damage a little bit differently, it feels like. You can one-shot. There are like AoE, there are cleave comps and there are big single target damage dealers, but it doesn't seem like it's the meta. It seems like you've got to really come up with a comp that can fight. You know what I mean? I haven't watched a lot of Platinum Arena in this game, so I guess I don't really know like what those fights look like. I assume not too much different, mechanically speaking. It's just a matter of the gear being higher. But I don't know. I was thinking about the damage. Just seems like a much bigger. There seems to be a lot much more. How do I phrase this? There seems to be a much bigger emphasis on damage in Raid than in Summoner's War or other games that I play. Like you really gotta figure out how to deal with the outgoing damage in Raid, because man, there's a lot of it. Yeah, he hit me through my Stone Skin and killed me. That's wild. All right, so yeah, I mean, I guess I mean, I've got Vlad and I've got him at 2 Awaken. I guess it's worth a shot. We slide we'll slide Rhonda's gear on because I think she's a little bit faster. And then I guess it would depend on what kind of teams we're going to be going against. What's he on? Savage and what? I don't feel like hunting it. Savage and Cruel. Yeah, I got them both on Savage Cruel. Hell yeah. We'll see what his accuracy looks like. Because if we could, I guess if we could work. I mean, I feel like having Saris in it is such a good setup, though. You know what I mean? Nope. So we're gonna go Savage. I checked Ashelon. I meant to check Rhonda. They're both wearing Savage Cruel though, so it's okay. All right, so the weapon, and I guess he might have a decent. No, let's do that. Losing quite a bit of accuracy, but we're gaining some other important stuff. So. We lose crit rate on those gloves, but we gain. Oh, this must be crit rate gloves. Then. No, wait. That's the difference. Oh, 5 and 6 star though. I see it. The same. That's a big difference from 12 to 16. All right, and then Cruel. You know, I could also plug them into the optimizer. I may be able to get even more damage out of them. I kind of just did this by geared them by ear. Okay, so take those let's see if we've got... I have no attack. I don't have a single flat attack ring for undead. I find that very hard to believe. Have I done something weird with the filter here? That seems impossible that I don't have a flat attack ring. I don't have many rings at all. Where are my rings? There's one. I must not have clicked equip like I thought I did. Is that husk? Okay, at least I had a couple. At least I'm not totally insane here. Alright, so which one's gonna give him the most? 139, 289. Which one that he can have is gonna give him the most, you know what I'm saying? Seems like that one up top. 233. I think this one maxed. Well, not maxed, but if we get another roll there, then this one will do it. And we did. How about that? How about that? And then crit damage. We need to step up your crit damage amulet. So there's a double attack, and there's a double attack. How about that? Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter. We are gonna max it though. Whew. That was pricey. So there's that. And then how about attack? We have one with a double. Might be the one. Let's go ahead and max that too. 1.2 from 12 to 16. That'll burn your butt. Hit these glyphs. No, we can do better than 32. There you go. I know it's flat and it doesn't matter, but it's the principle. Don't give me that small of a roll. You know what I mean? Did I already do these? Did them all except the boots. It's flat, but like, why not? Might as well. Okay, so how are we looking now? 6,100 attack. 220 crit damage. He's got masteries. He doesn't have skill ups. He doesn't have skill ups. But, you know. Let's see if there's anything in here to play around with. I feel like this is one I tried it on, and he couldn't kill us. But we were double magic, if that makes sense. Rhonda. This is an interesting one. Why don't we try it? Why don't we just see? I have to adjust the team real quick. Did you... Oh, you had the lead, though. Huh? What's your lead? What is your lead? I need to go look at everybody's leads real quick. Hang on. Because Rhonda had a decent lead. But you have a... This is a crit in all battles lead. This... That's interesting. If I really wanted to lean into Vlad, I could work around that. Cardinals no lead. Saris I don't think has a lead. So if we wanted to run Vlad, then we can lose some crit rate and gain some crit damage. Maybe I plug them into the optimizer a little later and see what we can do with that gap we can leave in crit rate. Let's just see though. Let's see what it looks like. Get in there, and then I think I just want to make sure the AoE's with both of them though. I guess I'll just let him do whatever he wants to do for now. Everyone else is I'm pretty sure she'll just revive, so let's just see what happens. I'm curious about if they're going to be able to take him out. I'm thinking Rhonda should kill us. She better kill us. I just kind of want to see how this plays out. Cardinal needs to lose some speed. She's not even that fast. That's what's annoying about it. She's like 170 something. I'm blown away at how many times she's cutting into these defenses. Like, I tried to keep her slow, but I tried to keep it reasonable so she wouldn't also be getting lapped. But like, it's crazy sometimes how slow these teams are. All right, so she needs to lose a little bit of speed then, because I can't have that keep happening. Let's just go recently used. Yeah, she's 177. And there's times, I don't know if it was like I don't know what kind of defense it was, but there was an Arbiter and the Arbiter barely outsped her. Like, what's going on? I feel like I don't want to lose the speed boots. Like, I don't want to get crazy about it, but I don't even think she has that many like ridiculous speed subs. I think I've leaned a little bit more resistance, and I didn't even go like super heavy resistance. It's just kind of, it looks like I did, but I didn't really even focus resistance. I don't even know where to lose the speed. She's got a little bit of speed on those gloves, a little bit on the weapon, and then the boots. And if I lose the boots, I'm not certain she's going to be faster. She's going to be 137. She would need speed in the subs to be faster than Saris. Which I guess she doesn't really need to be, does she? I don't guess she really needs to be faster than Saris. So, do I have, maybe? There's potential there. What are you gonna do here? I guess I'll give her these. She is still faster than Saris. I think Saris is like 141 or something. But again, I don't even, now that I think about it, I'm not sure that matters. All right, let's try that one again. I think this is a good practice one though. This is kind of a good one to test it on, because one, Rhonda's gonna kill us. And then two, I would like to be able to kill Pythion. If I can kill Pythion, then that's gonna set us up nicely. All right, that went much better. That went much better. Leo scares me a bit. And Saris could freeze herself on Tormund. Maybe we skip that one. Other than that, it's just a lot of easy defenses. I think that's going to be a decent tweak, though. I think that's going to open up our options a bit. See if we get any interesting ones in here we could test it with real quick. Maybe a little bit dangerous, but maybe not. How about the other two? That's a good one to take it into, but do I think either of my teams... Maybe my Tormund team can handle that. Maybe. We're gonna get put on cooldown here, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but we'll give it a go. Also, their damage dealer is gonna... I know it's AoE. Is his A1 AoE? One enemy 2 times. Yeah, it's... He's gonna eat Death Knight up, dude. Whatever. I kind of just want to see this against this. If we don't win the other ones, it's not a big deal. It's early in the week, you know. All right, we're back. So the plumber showed up. Plumber came a lot earlier than we were expecting. I was expecting him closer to noon. He had to come check out our dishwasher. So this ended up just running. We won the first two. The third one we lost. So on one hand, Kimmy could have stripped it, I guess. Kimmy could have stripped a stone skin, but I've also seen my Cardinal get nuked through stone skin before. Vlad did it, not Vlad, Constantine did it earlier. And then, I'm not sure what happened here. Either Kimmy stripped it or he nuked through it. So maybe, I don't know, I didn't really know until recently that that was a thing, that you could nuke through stone skin without someone who has a passive that lets them do it. So, I guess we have to be, I'm gonna do a few more fights with it and play around with it. I'm also playing around with an idea of maybe moving Georgia over to the Cardinal team. Maybe leaving the one I have set up with Georgia right now as a defense, because it seems to perform pretty well. And then just making another offense for Georgia's on the Cardinal team. I just feel like he's so much more suited for it. And if we look at his stats right now, he's at 5,800 attack with 265 crit damage, which is nice, but he's not in Savage. If we look at giving him Astralon's gear, close to 5,800 attack, 251 crit damage, but on a Savage set, he'll be disgusting. You know what I mean? He's already disgusting, so he'll be even more disgusting with the Cardinal team. And I feel like, again, as an offense, sometimes it just takes a really long time to get Georgia that turn. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll swap him to an offense and figure out something else to do with the Pythion Duchess offense I'm running. I don't know. We've got some stuff to play around with. I do still have Michinaki down there. That's his name. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I do still have him down here. Yeah, Michinaki. I do still have him down here to play with. So perhaps we mess around with him as well. I don't know. We got some playing around to do. Either way, we're still in the green. Early in the week, but we're in the green. We're gonna try to just stay in the green. I think I've already done my 10 fights for the week. Yeah, we're being pretty active in 3v3 right now, but yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know how long this video is anymore because I had to stop at some point and, you know, go deal with the plumber stuff. So I don't know. I guess I'll just see you guys tomorrow. All right.